There we go. Our topic today, folks, is called geometric. If you were at flex time, the difference between geometric and arithmetic. Arithmetic, which we already did, which we certainly will need to review again, is where you add the same. Geometric, from your little 2 to 3 minute video yesterday, is where you multiply the same. And in fact, I'm going to put a geometric sequence on the board. It's easier for me if I cheat and use a calculator. So how about write this down, please? 3, 4.5, 6.75, 10.125. All right. Arithmetic, the other ones you do what every time you get from the, you do what? Please say the word. Add the same. All right, you were taught just very briefly from Dr. Berger that geometric you will multiply. All right, I did ones that aren't super easy to know for sure. So when you use the calculator, it'd be about your left hand, Lonray. Okay, the calculator, and take this number divided by this. Take this number divided by this. Take this number divided by this to see if it's the same every time. Does it have to be the same every time?
Yeah.
Very cool, very good. It has to be the same every time. Please say, when I say is it, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. And in fact, we multiply the ratio is what?
1.5.
Times 1.5. The ratio is 1.5. How did you get that? You divided backwards every time, which tells you then to get to the next one you would multiply. You'd multiply. All right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. The geometric formula, would you please write this down with a little star by it? Would you please write, I want to make sure I do it right. Please write a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. And this is so important. I'm going to go get a better pen. We need a better pen. They give me new pens all the time. But they give me new pens all the time. Did I say that loud enough? That was on the recording. I hope not. Let me fire it again.
Again?
All right, let's see. Maybe these two pens are gooder than this one. Oh, Gabby, you can have this one. Would you like this?
Yeah.
I tried to throw it away and it missed, so it said it wants to be yours. All right. Well, to get this formula, it's not too difficult. A sub n is just a label. A sub n is just a label. Do we know what a sub 1 is?
3.
A sub 1 is the first one. It's 3. Would you like this?
Sure.
A sub 1 is 3, so please put a 3 here. Have we found the ratio recently?
Yeah.
1.5, and the formula is n minus 1. That's a weird looking formula. Sometimes that's chosen to be put in parentheses because please remember, I'm recording this. Please remember PEMDAS, and that's important. And we know that that means, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's how we remember it. That's how we remember it. Okay? There's no other ways we remember it. No, we just remember that. So please remember, you are going to do your exponents first. Your exponents first. All right? I actually believe today you might walk out of here thinking, that might have been even a little easier than the arithmetic. You might think of that. Let me do another one here, please. Oh, wow, somebody's really tired. All right. 8, 10, 12.5, 18.625, and so on. Just by peeking, is it arithmetic? Are you adding the same every time? No. So maybe it's something different. Maybe it's geometric. Would you please take what divided by what? This divided by this, and then this divided by this, and then this divided by this. So divide them all to see if it's the same every time. I have a calculator on my desk if you'd like to borrow one. Remember, sometimes just to be mean and tricky, I put one that doesn't work in the middle of it. But do they all work?
Yeah.
Yes. And what is that ratio? 1.25. Cool. All right, here's the formula, A sub n. That's just like the general. A sub 1 means the value of the first one, which is 8. I'm going to put that in parentheses just to help me remember. All right, did I find out R, the ratio, very recently? 1.25, and then the formula is a weird n minus 1, which we will talk about in the future of our lives, and actually sort of near in the future of our lives. Like, I mean, not like 7 years from now, when you're like college. 7 years, will you be out of college? Still in college? Well, have a good time. All right. Cool.
Is that how we write?
That's the formula. Yep, that's the formula. Okay. It may now have problems that might say this. It's going to be the same kind of directions we had with arithmetic. It would say, please write the first 5 values. Okay, it might say write the first 5 values. Say, did we do problems just like that in arithmetic? The answer is yuppers. And here's the formula. Okay, let's take this very gently and very successfully. So the first value is A sub 1. Okay, we want to find the first one. And it is 5 times 2 to the power of 1 minus 1. For those who have got nothing correct today, here's your big chance. What's 1 minus 1?
0.
Don't say 0. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So this is the same as 5 times 1. This is 5. All right. 1 minus 1 is 0. Anything to the 0 power is regular 1, 5 times 1. All right, I want to find the second one, A sub 2. 5 times 2 to the 2 minus 1. Those of you that want to get a second question right today in your education, what's 2 minus 1? Do your exponent first. 2 to the first is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. I hope you are thinking in a positive like this might be okay. A sub 3 is not on your phone, but right up here. And A sub 3 means 5, the first one, times 2 to the 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 to the second is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. We are absolutely getting a pattern going. 2, 4, 8. Right, 16. And we will go 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, and so on.
Why would the first one be 5 and D should be?
Sure can, because when this 1 is here, 1 minus 1 is really 0.
Oh, so
Anything to the 0 power is a regular old 1, so it actually turns out to be 5 times regular old 1, or regular young 1, depending on if you were old or young. Do I have to stop this recording? I have 5.5 more minutes. It only records 15 minutes. Why? Because of memory. Sort of like our own memory. All right. What was that? Someone said, what if it says list the first 5 on recursive? Is that what someone said? I'm so excited. We're all winners. It's win day. I erased right the first 5 values. And here's what it's gonna say. It's gonna say something weird. It's gonna say, someone, 6, a sub n equals 3 times a sub n minus 1. This is the recursive formula. This is the recursive formula. And what it does is this. It tells you the first one, and then it tells you how to get the next one. Hey, everyone, do you know what the first one is? 6. Let's use the exact same terminology we used with arithmetic by saying next one and one before it, okay? Please do that. The next one is 3 times the one before it. It's easy. The next one is 3 times one before it. Better get out a calculator pretty soon. The next one is 3 times the one before it. Oh no. The next one is 3 times the one before it. Is that right? Yeah. Excellent. And we are going to stop this. Part 1 is done. People at home, feel free to stop this now, go to the bathroom, and then come back.